Yeah, thank you to the NCAA, and pretty nice Final Four match as far as the environment, as far as the fans coming out, as far as the media attention. I know watching this stage right here, even more so, they want to play volleyball at the highest level, so that's a credit to our guys, our brand, and a credit to Hawaii. Of course, good battle, best of luck to them. And for me, I get to finish this year's season the way it started, with these three guys, these three seniors. So it is my honor. Please open it up to them.
Open up the question, starting with Haley.
Hi. Haley Sawyer, Orange County Register. Nick, when we talked on the phone earlier this week, you said this was a very player-led team, so I'm kind of curious as to just what the conversations were in the locker room after this one.
So we allow everybody to feel it. That's initially what happened. And to not overlook the moment and how special it is. And as competitors, of course, we want to be on the other side. And as learners in life, you have to feel. And as we move on, as these guys know, it is all how you respond to the moment. But it's okay to feel it live time, because it means you put your blood, sweat, and tears and your soul into it, striving to go for it. So that's what we've trained. So all 17 guys are going through it. And these three will go through it this weekend, and then they go into graduation. So you're going to speak with three seniors right now who have been present in every single moment, every piece of adversity, and led this unit. And I think the biggest thing you can write upon them is they left this program better than they found it every step of the way.
For the players, you hear Coach say you left this program better than when you found it. What would you say has been the biggest growing aspect of this program? You know, when you first stepped on campus as a freshman, to what you're seeing now.
We'll start with Colorado, and we will work our way up.
I'll just say the culture of the team. It's this living, breathing thing that kind of evolves with the people who come and the people who leave. And so, as you said, we strive to leave it better than we found it when we were freshmen. And the hope is that every year, every group of seniors can help improve and help grow the program and grow the culture.
I think Connor hit the nail on the head. I think what we do at Long Beach is bigger than volleyball. It's a brotherhood, and it's about all 17 guys on that court and all 20-something staff members included. And the seniors that passed down this program to us, you left us in a very great spot, and I have no doubt that it's in great hands in the future.
Yeah, just piggybacking off of that, I mean, you kind of, for me personally, coming into Long Beach, just kept hearing a lot about the culture this, culture that. Didn't really know what it meant, and now that I'm in my 5th year, you can really see the brotherhood. These guys mean a lot to me. Sorry. Yeah, it's something I don't think you'll ever see in another program. It's just, the culture is just unmatched at Long Beach, and I don't think I'd get it anywhere else if I had gone anywhere else.
Coach, General Ponte, Los Angeles Times. How do you define success in a season that ends like this? Because obviously, the end goal is to win the national championship, and obviously that is what you guys are up here trying to do. But as far as the bigger picture wise, what is the end goal?
Life for us. It's to be the best version of yourself that you're capable of being. So when we're together with craft and our sport, absolutely, we're trying to be the best version of ourselves on the court. We're not even speaking about wins, because we know if we're the best individual and collective unit, we are conquering. And as far as this season goes, one match does not define us, as we know. And You look at a 25-5. Now, these guys that go into life, you're taking the same variable. So to your point, in order to win a national championship, which all these guys have done, it is one of the most special experiences out there. And when you've done it, then it's like, oh, I want nothing more than to keep going after it. And you have to be in this very special moment right here in the Final Four to have a shot. You have to execute at a really high level. There is a little bit of lady luck that goes into it, and everything has to really be rocking. That's what makes it so special. But these guys have been in this moment 5, if not 4 times, and you have to be in this moment to even have the chance to go national championship chasing. So we never go into a season saying it's national championship or bust. It's we're going to grow the heck out of ourselves. We're going to go after goals that have no guarantees, and we're going to keep striving for more, and we're going to keep leaning on that. And tomorrow we're going to continue to keep doing the same thing in life.
Scott, you did some reflecting with me when we talked earlier this week. I obviously saw a bunch of your family in the stands once again. I saw you kind of lunging after that final point. What were kind of the immediate emotions there, and what was it like having your family there for kind of that last moment?
Yeah. To me, family is a big part of who I am, and I honestly didn't really hit me until I gave my mom a hug. That was hard. Knowing that I know she's proud of me, and my entire family. So, yeah, it was just difficult to go and see my family at the end there, and but I know they're all proud of me. I feel like I'm talking in circles here, but yeah, I'm happy they were able to come out and experience my last match for Long Beach. So, yeah.
Skylar, Shane, Connor, you 3 guys, plus Ben and Ivan, as the 5-man senior class on this player-led team. What have you guys meant to each other, and what sort of lessons have you taken from each other across this journey?
Start with Connor and work our way down again, please.
I mean, these guys are everything. You know, they're my best friends. Each one of them has taught me something about myself as a player and in life. And the friendships we've made and the memories we've shared will be cherished by me for years and years to come. And I hope I never lose contact with these boys.
It's really rare to know that you're in the good old days while they're happening, but spending time with these guys and this team, I knew, and I think that was a huge blessing, and I'm just super happy to have spent that time with them.
Yeah, same thing. These guys mean the world to me. Coming into the program, it was pretty immediate that I was going to be with these guys for a long time, and yeah, sad to see it go, but happy that it happened. And yeah, I know I'm gonna miss these guys, and yeah, they're gonna be my lifelong best friends forever. And I'm really happy to have experienced my college career with them. So.
Skylar, you're so accomplished on the international circuit, but what has playing volleyball in the NCAA kind of done to help you improve your game?
It's kind of moments like these where I don't know what the attendance was today, but yeah, huge moments with a huge crowd, and it's trying to execute under that pressure, and that's kind of the thing that you feel in all moments in the international stage. So I really think, yeah, these big moments really correlate and cross over to the international stage.
Coach, obviously a pretty raw time, but as you look back at this season, first year as head coach, 25-5, what would you say is the biggest thing you're taking away from your first year at the helm?
That we want more. That's that. We want more.
For Coach Timothy Essen from Long Beach Current, we're seeing towards the end of this game, guys like Skylar who, celebrated national, have had parades, in the city of Long Beach, but playing with guys like Jackson, Woodchip, who, guys who are freshmen. Jackson had that little moment, the back-to-back aces, getting the Long Beach part of the crowd hyped up. For your first year in the program, having guys contribute at such a high level, guys that are cornerstones going forward in this program, what does that mean to you and the ability of this program to continue to create this legacy, build on top of the national titles of this program?
It's the beauty and the poetry of NC2A sports. It's those first-time guys who have not been in the moment. You're trying to expedite the lessons learned from these three guys that have been in that moment again and again. And then these three guys are going through that moment, leaning full trust on these guys that are going through it for the first time. Like NC2A sports, you have a 4 or a 5 year cycle, and to have our first year guys go through it under these guys' leadership is only going to pay exponential dividends for our program moving forward. We all know that, so it's beautiful. Yes.
We got time for one or two more.
Hey, Coach. Obviously, you're a big fan of LB grit and getting 1% better every single day. What's that going to look like over the summer and in the fall next year?
It's conquering everything that's in your control. From my standpoint, it's coming in and saying, okay, you get to then finally evaluate the entirety of the season. All the lessons learned, every area, we shine a light internally first before we point any blame or anything externally. So that starts with myself, that we've done every single week. Then it's our staff, and then it's how can we have an infrastructure that's even better for these young men that are coming back. And then every young man, individual, will go on their own journey in the summer, but they get to be themselves and away from it all as well. And then we go through this journey again in the fall. So what's in my control, it's how can I make this experience, training, competition even better for the next group.
Time for one more.
Nick, you started with a bye in the regionals, you played an unseeded team in the regional finals, and then suddenly you got to get up and play number 2 seed in Hawaii. So how much challenge was it to, race for that step up in competition?
I'd say, and this is for our sport of men's volleyball, we've done it all season long. So even the team, if they were unseeded, they were a top, I think they were ranked 7 nationally. So there were only 4 seeds that were seeded. Everybody who was in the tournament was ranked nationally, so it was great competition. And the week before, we played the number 5 ranked team and the number 2 ranked team. So the beauty of men's volleyball, and I'd like to get one more that these guys can finish off and say something too, but the beauty in our sport is every single weekend we're playing a top 20 team, and I think that's something that hopefully all of you continue to shine a light on. Men's volleyball, of every weekend it's a dogfight, guys are duking it out, and really good volleyball being played.
And wrap it up with a question for the players.
When I met with you, Coach, this week, I asked you about Coach Smith. I'm going to ask them, but what has Coach Smith meant to you guys? And you guys talk about the culture a lot. It's a player-led program, but how important is Coach McRae and Coach Smith, especially in the culture and just year after year? You guys are playing in the Final Four. How instrumental is he to your guys' success?
Yeah, you talk about a player-led program. Every one of our staff members went to Long Beach State. So they know exactly what we do, what we need to do to succeed, and without a doubt, they're hugely instrumental into our success. And I know that we're in the best hands this year, and the next guys will be in the best hands year after year.
Sure, I'll chime in. Coach McKay has coached me for my entire college career and in club volleyball before coming here. So he's been a big and very instrumental part of my growth as a player, and I love him very, very much, and leave it at that.
McKay was the first guy that picked me up from the airport coming into Long Beach, and just at 1 a.m. in the morning, it says a lot about who he is as a person. He goes beyond extra to help us out and give us what we need. And yeah, he's, like Dane said, every one of our staff members is Long Beach alum, so they know know what we're going through. They've been through it, and I think that's a big thing of, especially today in the locker room, a little bit of comfort knowing that our staff, they've been there, they've done it, they've felt what we're feeling right now, and yeah, McKay's just a unbelievable coach. I'm same with Nick, unbelievable staff, just super proud to have them for my last year, and yeah, they've done a great job all year.